Right, so I just want to get a good record of where everybody I think is going to be. Bike probably go up top, I think, once we get it assembled, but I think that'll be our guy. I think we can get him leaning against the bike. So, yeah, we know our quad runner. So I think we got our binocular dude sighting where the Bushmaster is shooting. And we've got this guy over here for now, targeting the Bushmaster. Yeah, so at least now I can see what it looks like as I'm working on it and adjust, what I like for color. And I'll just have this video reference to go by. But this is definitely turning out to be my best one so far. Woohoo! Because I get the overhead and the side, but this will get me, all the different angles to see if I'm, achieving some sort of still life captured. All right. Well, let's upload this into the OpenShot, and we'll look at it together. Hello and welcome to the channel and my mess that I've got going on here. This wonderful modeling mess. As advertised, we are continuing work on our desert diorama. And it's fitting that I'm spending time in the desert because if you follow the channel, you'll know that on the weekend, on Saturday, I went to my local hobby store. And I ride a bicycle, so I'm pretty green that way. It's within striking distance for me. So I rode my bike over, and we picked up a kit, and we spent some time over there. And that was what it looked like out front on Saturday of my local hobby store. And this is what it looked like on Sunday. And it didn't stop all day. And so it was a good day to work inside. And yeah, what I did so far was we've got the base coat of paint on, everything dried. So we just sort of really thinned out some craft paint, and we just did a misting of black along the stone here and some browns along the top. And I experimented with some PVA glue and some latex paint to get the cracked earth. I've also got this chipping medium. Here it is here. I've got this chipping medium, this crackle medium, folk art. Now, I've brushed it around here where I'm going to see what it does with the paint, just see what kind of effect I get. Hopefully we get a little bit, not too much, but a little bit, and we'll try that. So I brushed that on, and we started working on our camo, and we've got one guy, I would say, pretty well with his camo done, and I think he's turned out pretty good. It's that, I guess what you'd call the chocolate chip. And I think I've got pretty good distinction there between the white and the black and the tan. So I think I've got the colors good. That's a NATO brown, just a flat black and a flat white, all Tamiya. And yeah, I think he's turning out pretty good. So we got a little bit of work to do around the face and touch up the tops of the gloves here and stuff a little bit. But basically, he's looking pretty good so far. So I think what I'm going to do is work the figures. I think what I'll do is I'll move this out of the way. Let's work the figures for a bit. Let's get the camo done on the guys that we're going to put the camo on. Let's get the bike glued together and get it fitted into where we're going to put it with this guy and see how he's going to sit. And then I think we'll pull everything off, and then we'll go to work on the base, and we'll get started misting over some different colors of sand color, and we'll see how we get the cracking. If I don't get the cracking that I like, I think what I'm going to do is in the areas where I want some heavy cracking, I'm just going to mix up some sheetrock 20, which is a general plaster repair type thing. You could probably use drywall mud too, and I'm just going to add a little bit of PVA glue and just basically dust that in. I'm just going to smush it around where it is, and then if you hit it with a blow dryer or a heat gun, force the drying, it'll crack. It'll just crack open where it's thick and split open, and I think I'll just do it that way with the paint and the plaster. So a little latex paint, a little bit of sheetrock 20, and we'll get a cracked earth if we have to. That might be our final attempt, but we'll see. We'll try this Crackle medium and see how extreme we can get the cracking. On the label, it looks like it really does a pretty extreme job with cracking, so I laid it on pretty good here and there in spots where I want it to really open up, and all we can do is try it and see. So how about I'll move the base over and we'll do our figures, and we'll spend some figure time for a while together, and I'll show you how I kind of worked this camo in the way that I was doing it anyways. Now, I'm adjusting my brightness here on the camera, so we're just going to take a look and see if this is a better setting, and I'm thinking that it might be, just so that you can see the tones of the colors. Everything looked a little bleached out earlier, so just see what that looks like, because it seemed like it was having a hard time focusing too. So hopefully this helps. Let me know in the comments below, please.